we need to replace these sheep. They're not good enough at all.
Something else needs to go in the place of this sheep, at least.
Lightning tower. Someone's lightning bolts. Damage high. I felt the lightning tower could replace one of these sheep.
Right, I'm going to sell this sheep for 11 gold.
Should we get the lightning tower then?
Yeah.
What's it going to be? Ooh.
The skeletal horse, obviously.
And upgrading it increases the range, which could be useful.
Right, now we wait a second because I need that AoE to disappear so that I can take a screenshot of it. I shall be able to get the screenshot at such an angle that the AoE doesn't show up. There we go.
Or we could just do that. Hit another tower. Before we start the next wave, do we want to replace the sheep tower with a different type of tower?
I think the most sensible one to put here would be an ocelot.
Which is 500 gold, so we can't afford.
So we'll leave it a second.
Okay. But
I think when we get creepers, we're going to want an ocelot here, aren't we? So
yeah. I think it might be worth upgrading the lightning tower to see if it can become AoE, because I don't know if it currently is. It didn't say that it is.
It does cost 1,000. I think the ocelot first, which we can now do.
Yes. I'll kill the sheep.
I've got the ocelot.
There we go. And then, actually, rather than upgrading the light, it might be worth trying to get the super villagers.
Yeah, that was a good decision. Now there's creepers.
Yeah. Oh, there's money.
Just in time.
100 gold. But yeah, rather than upgrading the lightning tower and stuff like that, getting the super villager, because it increases per round. So I don't know if that'll go off the current round or the round since it was placed.
Well, there goes another zombie out the exit.
But we're doing a lot better than last time.
We've almost lost half our lives.
Well, we're still doing better than last time.
The super beacon range is very useful, though.
It is. Yeah, I feel like upgrading the ocelot tower might help a little bit. But I don't know. I feel like we just need some good damaging towers along here. Ooh. I got poisoned. Still can't access any of the other stuff yet. Anything we haven't seen. Other than the chicken tower, but we don't need that.
500 gold.
Ooh, nice. Right then.
Sheep, sheep. Come on. No, you failed. He was on 1 health when he left sheep.
So super sheep attacks insanely fast, does average damage.
I think if you think in terms of balloons, there's the monkey and then there's the super monkey.
Yeah.
It's how I'm seeing the super sheep.
The super villager is the one that costs 1,250. And it's 50 gold per wave and increasing per gold wave. Do we want to get that?
Yeah.
Because it's nice and early on.
Tons of gold.
Right. Oh, he's got a crown. Costs 2,000 to upgrade. But he's currently 50
it
gold.
Costs 1,250 to buy.
Yeah. So what? 50 gold per wave. How long's that to? 25 waves to pay himself back. I think.
What?
I think that math is right. But it's because it increases over time. So it will be less than that. It's just at his current rate. So he's now 52. But yeah. I don't know if they're actually worth it. Oh, that's a problem.
Ah, there we go. That's opened up. I was wondering if that was going to happen.
Yeah. Well.
And it's a speed tower.
That's another enemy tower.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least there's no healing tower.
Well, so I mean, now we're dead. Because we weren't really prepared for this.
And also, I feel like that would have just destroyed half of our towers.
So that's happened. We've unlocked the ultimate sheep tower.
If you upgrade the sheep tower 4 times. Interesting. That probably wouldn't be too expensive to do because it's such a low-cost tower to start with. Well, should we go back into the level?
It's going to take like 6 episodes, this level.
Well, that's what you wanted, isn't it? Right.
Right. Back to the original plans.
I think we should be slightly more economical with our buying.
We still want to do sheep at the start, but let's not buy 4 because we didn't place 4.
If we get 3 sheep and a wolf, an air tower, that'll use up all our gold.
We've only got, if we can afford that, yeah.
There we go.
I think we want to have a sheep somewhere that we can turn into a super sheep, ultimate sheep thing.
I feel like the ultimate sheep should be here because I feel like its range will be quite good.
Yeah, I mean the 2 sheep that we put here. If we put sheep here, these are going to become a witch and an ocelot.
Yeah,
we already know that.
And then, do we want the air tower here so we can kind of get them before they get too healed?
Yeah. So the other thing to consider before we start quickly.
Yes.
We don't want to place anything here. We will lose these towers.
Yes.
These towers actually will become useful.
Yes.
They will be right next to a path later on.
So, I mean, I don't think we should get the super villager again. I don't think it's really worth it. The villager is so much more economical, and we can put those up here.
Well, we could put the super villager up here.
We could, but again, I don't think it's worth it because it costs so much for.
It's not worth it in the first couple of waves, but I think later on it might be.
But it only gains an extra 2 gold per wave.
I could do the maths to work out how many waves it would actually take to pay it back, but I really can't be bothered.
Yeah. But so we need to start prepping for this to open up, I think.
Yeah.
Because that
we don't want to be stuck with nothing there.
Because it opened up at the start of the wave and then just killed us.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit rude.
I think it was around wave 15-20 it opened.
Yeah, I think it was 15. I think we should prep for it being wave 15, but hope that it's after. So yeah, we need to at least have something. And with that speed tower, having the ice tower would be so useful.
Well, an illager will slow stuff down again.
Right, before we start the next wave, I'm going to get a villager tower, because we can just about afford it. Can't quite afford another one.
Another 9 gold, I can upgrade the sheep tower again.
Well, I think another villager
there we go.
First, okay.
Right, the final upgrade to get the ultimate sheep tower is 10,000.
Okay. I mean, I kind of expected that. There we go. Got another villager. We also probably need to reconsider where our beacon is going to be. If it wants to cover far into that place as well.
Yeah, I mean, I still think this corner might be good.
Yeah, I think possibly this one here. But we do need to get something beacon-like fairly soon. Because there was a few invisibles that got through.
Super beacon is good. If we have a super beacon here,
yeah, I think
it should hit both rooms.
I think we'll save up for the super beacon and get that.
How much was it? It was only 300, wasn't it?
I think it's 300, so we should be able to get it after this wave. I hope. Or maybe not. So at the start of the wave, yeah. So if you,
there we go. I've got it.
If you're quick,
where's the one here?
On this corner one, yeah. This one here. Because yeah, there've been a few invisibles, and now that we've actually got one, there's going to be no invisible people. Oh, lost a life. Right.
Let's just double check with the range of it.
Got to aim above it.
Yeah. So it does hit the edge of this room, and it also hits through that doorway.
It'll hit the spawn point in there. Yeah.
And it still hits this entire room.
Yeah, I think that's a good place for it then. Do we have enough?
Well, that zombie's through.
Should we? I think we need to replace one of these. Well, that's good timing. I was going to say we should replace one of these sheep with a witch or an ocelot, and then it died. So what do we want first?
Yeah, you know, see, it's died, but a lot of stuff's getting through all of a sudden because of that.
Right, I'll put an ocelot down, which is just about catching some of them.
We lost an awful lot of lives there.
Yeah, but
the one sheep tower was not good enough. We were down to just the one sheep tower and one air tower.
Yeah. What's the range of the sheep tower? It's not quite enough to reach over.
Arguably, the witch would have been a better first bet, but we can afford it now.
Yeah.
The witch actually does a reasonable amount of damage.
Yeah. Have you sped it back up again?
Yeah.
Good.
It's 350 to upgrade the witch. I think that would probably be a smart idea.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's probably worth it. Unless we want to upgrade the villagers first. But I think preserving lives is possibly more important.
Yeah.
Although now that we've got those 2 towers, we seem to be doing fine. Nothing's getting through.
That's not going to last many levels,
No.
though, is it? I'd
No, it's
rather
not.
get the witch
Ooh.
upgraded ready.
There you go. I found some gold.
It didn't even last that wave. They started getting past it.
Right. Yeah, the witch upgrade was probably worth it. Oh.
You've got to bear in mind, while upgrading the villager means it makes more gold, it also then means you've got 5 waves of making nothing from it, in effect, while it pays back what you spent.
Yeah. I thought we need something else on this side. Because the ones that are getting through are coming through here. And the wolf tower's not doing quite enough.
No, the wolf tower is next to the air tower is next to useless.
Yeah. What do we want? Fire tower?
Kind of lost track of what we have access to.
Or do we want to get a sheep tower and upgrade it a little bit? Because the sheep tower seems to do 3 damage on the current level.
I think the fire tower... Maybe.
I'm just concerned because it does damage over time. And I think that damage is going to be too slow and it'll get healed before it does enough.
I think it does 3 instant damage and then more damage over time, but I'm not sure.
We'll go for a fire tower then. We'll see how it goes.
The sheep aren't brilliant, let's be honest, even if we are upgrading them. We also want to look at getting a wither box, that's quite expensive.
Yes.